There's a place I'll always cherish neath the blue Atlantic skies, where the shores down in Cape Breton bids the golden sun to rise, and the fragrance of the apple blossoms sprays the dew-kissed lawn, back in dear old Nova Scotia, a place where I...
Hey guys, welcome back to All Outdoors Nova Scotia. I'm your host Robert. It's a damp, gray day, as you can see behind me, but I just thought I'd do a little garden update. In my last video, I planted some onion bulbs in containers, and I wanted to show you how they look now. So there's my red onion, and as you can see, they're doing quite well. They're taking quite a bit here. And here's my yellow onion. They are also starting to sprout up some green, so that's promising. Here is the rhubarb I planted the same day. Those are the two new ones there. That one right there is the one that died that I planted last year, so I just replanted a new one here in its place. And then this is a new one here, but that is last year's. Same here, this is a new one. That is last year's. This is one of the new ones, and that is one left from last year. And I've started to put up my pea fence for this year. I got one strand up. I've got two more strands to go across those poles there, and this is where I'm going to plant my pea row this year instead of where I had it last year where it collapsed. This is the sunflower bed that I built. I came out this morning to find deer tracks standing in it, or marked in it. So, and some of the seeds were dug up a little bit. There's the fence I put up to for when they start to grow. If they start to grow now, I'm starting to get leery. It does look like I might have one. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can get it in the view here. Right there, starting to grow. But I haven't seen any other signs. Oh, there's a couple there that are possible, but I don't know if they're weeds yet. It's too new. But we'll see. It's been a damp day. Been raining for forever. It seems like it's been a wet, cold spring. I haven't even started the garden. The manure hasn't come yet. But I'm debating today whether to start trying to till a little, pick away at it. I've still got the tiller. I had to move it over there in case he came with the manure, but it's still here near the garden, reminding me that I got to get at it. I assume the deer were in my compost bin through the night. They rooted out the corn that I had for supper last night. We put the cobs and leavings and stuff in there, and they rooted them out. But other than that, it hasn't been a great spring for doing anything. But we'll have to keep our fingers crossed. It's still early. It's only May 18th. So I've still got lots of time to get it in and get a harvest for this year. But we'll see. Hey guys, welcome back. All Outdoors Nova Scotia here. Well, I did manage to do some tilling today. Not a lot so far. I have made one complete trip around the outline of the garden. As you can see, this is one end all the way up to the side, across that side, and down. The tiller is working so much better since I fixed the carburetor on it. And the soil is so wet that it's just chewing through it. Just myself, I can't keep up with it. I have to stop so much to catch my breath. I haven't been able to get much done. I've been well over an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, just doing this little section. but I'm gonna pick away at it, do a little as I can. Hoping to get it all done before the manure shows up. Hopefully this week he'll be here with it. He said last week, but he never showed. So, but it's been wet, raining hard, and crappy weather. So I didn't expect him to show up. He probably doesn't think I'm even ready to garden, which I wasn't. But I do got to get the tilling going here. I did get a start on it. We're gonna see what we can get done the rest of the day. I'm gonna probably pause for a bit, catch my breath, maybe put those pieces of fence up, and get back at it. But it's slow going. But the tiller is working so much better this year. It revs up decent now. It's got all kinds of power to chew through this soil, get down a little lower. Last year I found that it wasn't down low enough. The soil wasn't worked enough. So my root vegetables like my carrots and parsnip and stuff didn't really, it needs light fluffy soil, and I just didn't have it last year. Now right now I do, but it could be just because it's so wet. But I'm fingers crossed at fluffing it up here as much as I can while it's wet, and maybe it'll stay that way this summer for gardening and growing those root vegetables. I got turnip this year, which I need, stuff like that, and beets. I got lots of beet greens last year, but a very rare actual beet, and it might have been because the soil, it just didn't have room to grow. It was compacted too much. But we'll see as the months unfold, and I'll keep you updated on the garden situation. But this is where I'm at right now. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, welcome back to All Outdoors Nova Scotia. I'm your host, Robert. Well, it took me all day. I can't believe it. I'm completely beat. But the tilling is done. The first complete garden till for this year. The whole garden is done. It's complete. I just got to wait for the manure now, and then give it another quick till to work in the manure that I'm waiting for the farmer up the road to bring. I've already ordered it, so I'm just waiting for him. And I got the last couple pieces of fence up. The wife come out and helped me. I bought them at the dollar store, believe it or not, here in town. They're 6.5 feet long by a foot and 1.9 feet wide. $3, little chicken fence. So that's what I'm using this year to put the peas against so that they can crawl up. I did run out. I have to pick up another one for this section. I just strung some wire there just to finish it off for now, but I'll have to pick up another roll because I don't think it's going to suit the peas on the end. But the big news today is the tilling is complete for today. I am so happy, but I'm also so wore out. These flies are terrible. Have a good day.
There's a place I'll always cherish 'neath the blue Atlantic skies, where the shores down in Cape Breton bids the golden sun to rise, and the fragrance of the apple blossoms praise the dew-kissed lawn, back in dear old Nova Scotia, a place where I